In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a couple of products from IGL Coatings. The first one is Ecoclean Multi. Now what Multi is, it's IGL's version of an all-purpose cleaner. This all-purpose cleaner is not formulated with strong alkalines or solvents. It is a soy-based product. You can dilute it 1:1 for degreasing, for cleaning engines and that type of thing, or you can dilute it 1:5 if you need to use it on an interior. I'll be using it to clean tires and fender wells, so I'm going to use it at a 1:4 concentration. The other product we're going to look at is the Ecoclean Blizzard. What Blizzard is, it's a high foaming exterior shampoo. According to the label, it's an ultra luxurious rich foaming formula and is specifically designed and safe to be used on coatings. Now that's very important if you've got a coated car. If you've got a ceramic coating on your car, you don't want to be using car wash soaps like the Wash and Wax or ones with gloss enhancers that you find at the big box store. You want to use a clean, pure soap, and that's where you would use Ecoclean Blizzard. So let's give both of these products a try and see how well they work. Okay, so I've got my IGL Multi mixed up at a concentration of 4:1. So I've got 16 ounces of water, 4 ounces of IGL Multi in my IK sprayer. For brushes, I'll be using the Auto Forge low profile tire brush. Clean the face of the wheel. I'll be using the Wheel Woolies boar's hair brush. It's a very nice soft brush. You can use it on the face of the wheels. You don't have to worry about it scratching the finish, especially on gloss black wheels. It does an excellent job. So let me bring you in here and I'll show you just how dirty this fender well is before we start. As you can see, there's quite a bit of grime in there. So we'll give that a blast with the garden hose and rinse out the heavy stuff and use the IGL Multi to clean it up. Okay, so I'm going to spray a liberal amount onto the tire, face of the wheel, one thing you'll notice about the IGL Multi is it has a very light scent, almost no scent really. What little bit that I can smell kind of has a minty scent to it. Not sure if that's exactly what it is, but it's kind of what it smells like. But honestly, it's really hard to smell anything. So we'll go ahead and start with our tire brush. The IGL Multi seems to be a very slick product. The brush is really gliding along on this tire. There's virtually no resistance to it at all. Use our Wheel Woolies on the face. As you can see, it foams up very nicely. For the fender well, I'll be using a easy detail brush. I really like this brush for fender wells. This rounded end on it really gets all the way to the back. Does a good job of scrubbing the curved surfaces where your typical fender well brush really doesn't conform to the back of the fender well where it's actually round. So let's give that a rinse. Looks good. Looks like it did a nice job cleaning the wheel. The wheel really wasn't all that dirty, but it did have some road dirt on it, some brake dust, that type of thing. So go ahead and dry the tire off best we can. See what that looks like, how well it cleaned it. Tire looks nice and clean. Fender wells look perfect. As you can see, it did a very nice job cleaning all that grime out of there. Tire looks nice and clean. So I would say the IGL Multi, mixed at a ratio of 4:1, does a fantastic job of general cleaning. IGL Blizzard can be used in a wash bucket for a traditional car wash, or it can also be used in a foam gun. This particular application, I'm going to be using it in the MJJC Model S. It's the new one, foam cannon. So the directions call for 1 ounce per gallon of water. I've got a little over 2 gallons of water in my bucket, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a couple of ounces into the wash bucket. I've got about 500 milliliters of water in my foam cannon. So I'll put an ounce in the foam cannon. You can see it's not a real thick soap. Has a nice minty smell to it. So we'll get the cannon put together and mix that up a little bit. For a wash mitt, I'll be using the Rag Company Cyclone wash mitt. Put that in and let it get soaking. Give the water a little blast with some pressure. Makes a really nice amount of suds, as you can see. So let's get the foam in this car and see if we can make a blizzard. All right, so I got everything all rinsed off. I got my 1 ounce and 500 milliliters of water in my MJJC foam cannon. So let's check it out and see what kind of suds we can make. As you can see, for 1 ounce of soap, that's making a bunch of foam. That is some thick stuff. So let's go ahead and do the rest of the car. So far that's pretty impressive for 1 ounce of soap. So let's go ahead and give it a try with the wash mitt, see what it feels like when you're washing the car, what kind of lubrication it's got. That is extremely slick, extremely slick. The soap has tons of lubrication. If you look in the bucket, it's like shaving cream in the bucket. You can just hear the foam plopping onto the floor. The amount of foam this soap makes is incredible. All right, so it's got a lot of lubrication, smells good, foams up really well. So let's move on to the next important part, and that is how well does it rinse off? It's very important that a soap rinses cleanly, doesn't leave a residue behind. Well, as you can see, that rinsed off very easily. I can't see any kind of residue or streaking or smearing from the soap. So far, everything looks great. Let's dry a section off here and see what it looks like. Window's nice and clean, no residue on it at all. Paint looks good. Windows look good. It's fantastic soap. So that was 2 fantastic products from IGL Coatings. First one we looked at was the Ecoclean Multi. We used that to clean out the fender wells, tires, face of the wheel. I used it at a ratio of 1:4, so I had 4 ounces of multi and 16 ounces of water in an IK sprayer. Did an excellent job of cleaning out all the grit and grime and robe oils. Fender wells look great, tire look great, face of the wheel look great. Fantastic product, has a very light scent to it. Pleasure to use it, really like this product. The next product we looked at was the Ecoclean Blizzard. This is a very, very nice soap. It creates tons of foam. The suds in the bucket are really good. They last. They don't just wilt and go away. It did an excellent job of cleaning. It rinsed cleanly. Had a ton of lubrication. Very, very nice soap. So if you'd like to learn any more information on IGL products, just click on the link below. If you like this video, please subscribe. This is Ron Atchison. Thanks for watching.